Now, I get the feeling that I might actually have to do this in, like, 2 parts, so if you're seeing this as the second part of Victory Road, then yeah, that's why. Because, as much as I like to sort of have, Fairy Tail Girl Who Speaks Like a Gangster, that's possibly, one of my favourite generic trainer lines so far. Anyway... yeah, what I was saying was... Hey, I can actually test out Freeze Dry here. What I was saying was... yeah, doing this in multiple parts because I feel it's a little intimidating when you see a 1 hour, 30-minute video show up in your inbox. I mean, as much as I like getting the entire area in one part, that's not super effective against me, is it? Azumarill's actually got a lot better in this generation. Well, not that it was actually that bad before, but I actually see it being used quite a bit more. I mean, funnily enough, it's actually really good against Mega Blaziken, so... yeah. And I'm actually really liking Freeze Dry, although annoyingly it's not unique to Aurorus. A lot of things do get it. Well, at least some other things. I've seen some earlier Pokemon use it. Florges, okay. Right, time to switch the Fairy Slayer in. Wonder what colour of Florges this is. And I wonder if the colour is transferred by breeding at all. Red Florges. Not sure if the trainers have ever, if random NPC trainers have ever used like different versions of Florges, but and I do wonder how breeding interacts with it. If, like, they inherit the flower from one parent or not, or if it's just random. And that was very, very easy. Anyway. Oh, okay, now you're, you were just, you know, doing a... kind of embarrassed of being a... I guess that's there to all those people here who are embarrassed about the fairy type, who are thinking, oh, fairy is unmanly, why should I use fairy types? It's okay, it's perfectly okay to use fairy types, it is, because they are awesome. And seriously, what is unmanly about being immune to meteors? Yeah. They can stand still in meteor showers and not even flinch. Seriously, what is unmanly about that? And I love that scenery there. Hex Maniacs see everything as unlucky, don't they? What? Sorry, it's just that this person's name looks very similar to the Japanese name of the Nosferatu spell in Fire Emblem, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, we're kind of a little evenly matched here, so uh-oh. Don't hit too many times. Holy, that's actually quite a lot of damage for one hit. Oh, phew, that was close. If that had hit 5 times, things would have been very bad, and this is not going to KO, is it? Oh, not quite. Yeah, I am getting out because I don't fancy taking any more of those bullet seeds. You know what? I could go for irony here, but I'm not. Actually, I am. Wow, I can't think quite straight at the moment. Anyway, let's just hope that I'm faster. What? 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 Okay, I did not know this thing could learn Flamethrower. What an interesting way to find out that for the first time. A grass type with Flamethrower? Now I've seen everything. Oh, I guess, actually I just realised, because it's a Jack-O-Lantern, that actually does make sense that it gets Flamethrower. Too bad it's actually not that good of a special attacker. Wow, I'm actually kind of stupid for not figuring that out. Yeah, of course it gets Flamethrower, it's a Jack-O-Lantern. Anyway, that Flamethrower was certainly unlucky for me, though. Alright, double meaning, whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, a grass type with Flamethrower, now I've seen everything. Seriously, that was kind of cool, actually. What? Oh! Of course, you do that just after I wasted a Hyper Potion. What? Okay, I see Shadow. I'm not gonna fall for that one. Oh wow, we're in sort of the ruins of some old castle with those... This is very nice. I'm liking this whole sort of ruin feel. Oh, I knew it. Yep, it's rival time. I had a feeling we'd have a rival battle in this Victory Road. Well, the thing is, choosing everyone but Team Flare is probably a good thing, because Team Flare were evil jerks. Maybe it's best to meet halfway. Maybe. The thing is, again, Lysandra was evil, and he wanted to kill people, and Pokemon. I'm not sure you're supposed to take him into account at all. Wasn't that what you were doing before? And of course, here we go. Rival time. Yeah, you always tend to have a rival battle in Victory Road, and I knew you'd have more Pokemon than you did before. 5. Still not 6 yet. And you're still leading with Meowstic. Oh, I really hope she's not horribly over-leveling me. So, Meowstic. 57, not that bad. Okay, let's just get Marita in there. And hear this awesome rival music, which you can hear anytime you want by choosing, I believe, Music 3 in online battles. Or 4, I forget which it is. Or is 4? I think 4 is... Wait. No, 4 is Gym Leader, 3 is Rival. I know one of them is Team Flare, but I don't think I've unlocked that yet. Oh, obviously, you got the whole Shadow Ball for coverage on Ghost types thing. It's not actually doing that much to me, though. Did I just use the wrong move? I used the wrong move. I am so smart. Let's switch back into the tank form. And I know you're not going to use a contact move, but I don't really care. I just want the added defenses for when you try and use Shadow Ball on me again. And it's not like Shadow Claw is actually really necessary here, because I'm going to KO you this time anyway. Wonder if she's going to use a Fairy. Get the feeling that she probably would. 1 down. Oh yeah, another 59. Good, we need as many 59s as we can get. Absol. Yeah, okay, I had a feeling you were coming out next. Who here is the best at taking out Dark types? Hey, listen! This thing's probably got Poison Jab or something, though. Or, like, Iron Tail or Iron Head.
I'm guessing
59. I'm a little freaked out here. Slash. Florges does not have the best regular defense, so yeah. But Absol is not particularly that good against getting hit by Moonblast. Yeah, I always knew that Hey Listen could do this. Who's next? Vaporeon. Yeah, now Grass Knot is pretty much useless against Vaporeon because it has like the... Vaporeon is one of the few fully evolved water types that take very, very little damage from Grass Knot, so one of the few cases where things like Seed Bomb and Energy Ball are generally better. And you know what? I'm going to Pain Split you because of your massive HP. Oh, I had a feeling you have some kind of Ice move. Aurora Beam is at least better than Ice Beam is what I thought, and then that happened. Let me leech off that massive HP. You know, I could just keep doing this until I win. Provided this thing doesn't crit me. Oh yeah. And Seed Bomb. Let's finish this. That was an interesting use of Pain Split. Good thing I kept that move. I was considering deleting it at some points, but I am really liking it. Altaria. That's new, I believe. And unfortunately, the one thing I have that's best against that is already leveled up. Okay. I'm gonna just try and... Actually, wait, of course, I've been using Fairy against Dark and fighting so much, I keep forgetting the main purpose of Fairy. To destroy dragons! Let's see that in action right now. Oh, and... Hey, a dragon that can actually use Fairy moves of its own. Kinda interesting, that. And... not quite, but you know what, I'll just set up Wish. But again, a dragon that can use Fairy moves. Oh, at least they do give it extra coverage on other things, aside from Dragon, so it's not that redundant of type coverage. Let's see if I can just Calm Mind on you. More Dazzling Gleam! Ow, 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 and I Calm Mind and get my Wish healing, presumably. Yes, I do get my Wish healing. Now, you are not going to be doing very much to me. If Dazzling Gleam is the best you've got, then, it's not really that great. I had a feeling I'd be fighting the rival in this part. I hope I'm not really too close to the end yet, because that would be... Oh. Aha! Chestnut. 61. Yeah, I thought you'd be higher than 60. And you're the last thing left. However, I have Calm Minded, and now I have Moonblast. I'm so sorry, but you are going to get taken down very, very painfully. Goodbye, Chestnut. And hello, lots of experience. She always looks so sad when she loses. Well, there goes any theories of her being the champion. We're alike in that we're both based off the player characters of this game. I'm sorry, give me a moment to just realize this. We're so alike because we're so alike. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Oh, that's actually pretty cool, going into the Elite Four. How many of those did you give me? I guess that was nice and encouraging, and I do like this music. Okay, there was an item back down here. That was here. Yes, it was. I get this feeling we're actually close to the end of Victory Road already, so, but hopefully this part's gone on long enough that splitting it was kind of okay. Zinc. I probably should be using those, or I could be hoarding them for when I actually start EV training. Oh, there's more caves. Get the feeling that we're going to be close to the end soon. Oh, and I don't have my repels active. And I need to... You know what? I can just go back to the free heal place. And I am not using my bike for fear of overriding this theme. Actually, let me just check something. Oh, I thought the bike wouldn't override the music here. Oh, I was right. I think that was the case in the original, in black and white as well, I mean. And let's get those repels back. Not save. Let's get those repels back active, shall we? Love how my cursor is defaulted to that. What if the wild Pokemon are even higher level in here? Broske is still not, though you were the furthest away from 59. I get this feeling I'm going to be going into the Pokemon League quite underleveled. And that does scare me. I mean, there's a very real possibility the champion could in fact be in the 70s. Maybe... See, the problem is that if I grind pre-Elite Four to like 65 or something, Like, I'm thinking that'd give me the best chances, but the problem is... I'm really interested in what you were doing there. Slowbro. Hey, we saw a grass type with surprise flamethrower. Now water type with surprise flamethrower. Provided this thing actually has surprise flamethrower. I'm gonna go Phantom Force. Anyway, I mean, this is super effective against this thing, it being part psychic and all. And I knew it! Flamethrower! You can't fool me the same way twice, in-game trainers. Of course, you are... Oh, Ice Beam, okay. And... finish. I actually forget what I was saying before this battle happened. I was too distracted by what this particular person is doing. Which I am interested to know what it is. Well, I may not be actually super effective against you, but at least I'm resistant to a lot of your moves. Hopefully. Oh wow, Dragon Pulse looks awesome! My guess is this thing learns Dazzling Gleam just by regular level up, because otherwise it seems a bit weird that a lot of trainers would be using TMs of Dazzling Gleam on this. Oh, that did quite well, actually. Oh, really? Oh, of course. Sing always hits. Why'd those ZZs just have to show up on the bottom screen? Not bottom screen, the text. And, of course, you're roosting. The AI always hits with Sing. I once screwed up a PWT match when an Altaria would just hit everything with Sing. I think in like 7 Sings, it never missed a single one. It was extremely irritating, naturally. Stop roosting! Please crit. Oh, that wasn't even a crit, okay. How'd that do more than Iron Head? Okay, good, Hallie's leveled up. I am the Ability Warrior, Poke Ranger! No, I'm not, but that would actually be really awesome. That sounds like a weird victory pose. Oh wow, Broskay's not 59, really? Oh, it's kind of exciting getting this far, actually. Unfortunately, I have no idea which of these paths is the... Nah, yep, failure. Well, at least we know which path is wrong. Ah, I thought so. Can't quite keep the wild Pokemon away. Zweilous! Oh, that's interesting. So we have Zweilous here, okay. Oh, you are very, very close to... But I'm going to run anyway. Speaking of Zweilous, I actually have, it's kind of funny, I actually have a Gravity team back in my white version, and, oh, wow. Well, this is certainly not confusing in the slightest. Basically, I've trained up a Gravity team in my Black 2 version, and it's kind of interesting because I like Gravity because it gives me a reason to use things like Zweilous competitively. I never realized that its outrages are actually, with Hustle, are actually stronger than Rayquaza's. Of course, it kind of has pathetic accuracy without Hustle, but, I mean, when Hustle is active, but still, I mean, without Gravity, that's what I meant. Max Elixir. Please tell me I didn't come all this way just for a Max Elixir. Oh, is that? Yes, yes it is. That's back the way I came. And I have no choice but to go back the way I came. Lickitung. You know what? I think I'll level up over this, so I might as well take it. I wonder if Waterfall will be doing more because of Adamant. Aha! That wouldn't have done much anyway. Waterfall has kind of a weird animation this generation, though. And 59, perfect. So that just leaves... Well, my attack is considerably higher than special attack, so Waterfall will be doing more most of the time. Should probably keep that in mind. I said Marita goes in, so I have a whole party of 59s. This probably is the highest level you're actually, no, not the highest you're expected to be before the Elite Four, because that was Diamond and Pearl, but, that required massive grinding of you. Yep, the level curve is a bit better, well, not a bit better, much better than Diamond and Pearl in this time, because back then it's like, the level gap between the last gym leader and the first Elite Four was just enormous, and it basically forced you to grind a huge amount. In this case, the last gym leader was 58, and we're seeing 61 as the highest we've seen at this point, so my guess is the first Elite Four is going to be like 62 or something like that. I don't even know if this is going to be one of those, you get to choose what order you fight the Elite Four in, or you don't. Okay, so this time, I will go this way. Can't go that way. Item. Oh, and that requires... Oh, a veteran. Okay. And is everyone 59? I think they all are. Talonflame. Had a feeling I'd be seeing this sooner or later. And that is very bad. And it's level 61. Even worse. Well, that seems like there is quite a bit more to Victory Road. I'd expect the rival battle to be at the end, but it was more like the middle. Oh, Flare Blitz. Oh, that's interesting. Kind of cool looking, but I kind of almost prefer it in earlier generations, actually. Right, let's try out my theory. This should hopefully do more than Surf. And I can't really tell because that KO'd it anyway. Surely you're not a member of Team Plasma in disguise. Yes, one of the big questions of the series, isn't it? Again, that was the main flaw in Team Plasma's ideology. If humans are always inherently abusive to Pokemon and Pokemon hate being with humans, why haven't they all just left yet? And I just dodged you, even though I didn't want to. Come back here so I can battle. Ah! I did not mean wild Pokemon. I meant the trainer. I did not mean you, Gerda. And I am running now. Surprisingly been able to run from a lot of things with Marita, despite the fact that she should have very low speed. Hi, trainer. I'm going to put it bluntly. Yes, yes you did. You're a few steps from generic villain, actually. Crobat. We've seen one of these before, though. Okay, I'm immune to one of your stab types and resistant to the other. Hopefully this should be kind of... I'm still... Wow, that's a double not very effective, isn't it? You really can't do much to me, can you? I just realized I should be using more Pokemon in each individual battle to maximize experience, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Probably want to get to at least 60 by the time we reach the Elite Four. I've got, again, going in blind, I have no idea what their levels are going to be like. I honestly don't, I hope that it's not like 70 or something, because, yeah, I don't want to get completely overpowered the first time I go in there. Freeze Dry. Frost Poison. Don't poison. Yes, good. And hopefully this spreads the experience around a little bit more. spreading the experience around. I guess that makes sense. It's important not to lose sight of what you're fighting for! I'm so sorry. I sincerely apologize for that. These guys look younger in their actual overworld sprites than they do in their actual battle artwork. I just don't know why, it just kind of bothers me. They look a lot older here than they do on the map. No, you cannot have my amulet coin. I stole that from some rich snobs, and I do not intend to give it back. Speaking of which, I wonder how that rich snob is going now. I'm secretly hoping his mansion has fallen on hard times, and that there may or may not be a Snorlax right in front of his door blocking him so he can't get out. Leafeon, eh? You do not like special moves. You know, now that every time I see a Leafeon like this, I think of that Leafeon in Maryland's Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke that was just awesome. Extremely, its name was, I believe. Seriously, that was one awesome Leafeon. Kind of spoilers there, but still. Came in to replace an unfortunate victim of a 1-hit KO move. Ugh. Yeah, we all hate 1-hit KO moves, obviously. And this Leafeon was not as awesome. But we have our first level 60, so that's kind of awesome. Anyway. Okay, I guess your map sprite stays young, but your in-battle sprite doesn't. I guess I'll put you up the front. So we have a strength rock here. Not even a strength puzzle at all. Unless this is going to create a shortcut for us. Create a shortcut to a wild Pokemon battle for us. Hi, Druddigon. I'm curious to see how much experience you give. Oh, really? Oh, of course that doesn't affect me. Trying to get me out of the battle so I don't gain experience from you, are you? Well, that's not going to happen. Die! Right then. Yeah, I get the feeling there's something here. No, there isn't. Okay. I get the feeling this is a shortcut back to the beginning. Okay, so we have a strength rock here. And we have a strength rock there that I forgot to push. Yeah, I guess this is a shortcut. Oh, this is all the way back at the beginning, isn't it? Yeah, my guess is this whole path has been one big shortcut, but I do like that. Opening up a shortcut back to the start. Yep, right to the very start, in fact. And let's go ahead and skate the rest of the way, because we can. I am annoyed I didn't open up that one, though. I might have to on my own time later. But hey, this shortcut's actually pretty cool. And I knew I'd run into one eventually. And you are double weak to Fairy, aren't you? Have some Moonblast. Just did that because I wanted some satisfaction from hitting a double weakness like that. And some experience. I probably am going to have to grind at least a little bit in here. After I use all my rare candies, that is. Okay, let's see. The repels aren't really doing much, but... Okay, I've already been this way. And that's suspicious. I was about to say that's also suspicious until I got so rudely interrupted by a Girder, which is also weak to Fairy. Quite a lot of things in here are weak to Fairy, aren't they? Oh, Focus Punch. That's Focus Punch, certainly. It's not really going to help you, though. Okay, then. We should have explored most of this place, actually. Anything else here that needs to be looked at? Nope. I guess that's it. We're not quite there yet, though. Oh, of course they'd have to put, like, a Dr. Wily in this place. I admit that it is quite a nice landscape that you're painting there. I wonder what colour I'd be. Oh, of course they had to have an Artist Vincent. You know, Smeargle is not such a great Pokemon to be using this late in the game. Just saying. Unless it's level 1 Endeavor or, You know, I just realized something. If this thing is what I think it is, I am gonna get very angry. Good, you're not what I think you are. Yeah, why do these Smeargles always use gimmick movesets like, Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, Solar Beam? They're not good, even on Pokemon that aren't Smeargle. Yeah, cool-looking moves don't really work with bad stats. So that makes me purple, apparently. Okay. I really like that cliff, though. Oh, we can't even go that way. I was thinking there was some kind of waterfall we could, I am really liking the cliffs, though, here. I guess that's true. And another Tsundere. I can't believe I haven't brought that up yet. Oh, you are just begging to get waterfalled. And you are just begging to go to level 60 after this. I guess we are getting close to 60. This is quite a long victory road. I'm always feeling kind of mentally exhausted after all this. Fire Blast! Okay, good, missed. And you have better physical defense than special defense, so I'm going to use this anyway, even though it's a lower stat. Part of me was thinking that this sort of had sturdy, but it didn't. So, yeah, no sturdy. And 60. Great. Scizor. Well, we know just what we do with scissors, don't we? We melt them. Painfully. Scizor. One of the kings of OU is about to get melted. Yeah, Scizor does not like fire at all. And that is a representation of my... Well, I don't actually hate Scizor. I actually think Scizor is pretty cool. Then again, I never saw nearly as many Scizors as most people said they did, so, I guess I didn't really experience how annoying it was to come up against them all the time. Oh, now this looks cool. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. And I probably should have used the Repel. This water looks amazing, by the way, graphics-wise. Oh, a cave going through water. Okay, I am liking this victory road more and more the further I get into it, actually. But let's go on and climb some waterfalls. We can't get that one. Nothing there. Oh! But of course, there is a waterfall we can climb here. So far, waterfall hasn't been compulsory here. They didn't pull that total dick move they did in Diamond and Pearl when they were like, wait a second. Can't get that waterfall, but hopefully there was a point to coming here. Floatzel. Anyway, They didn't pull that total dick move like they did in Diamond and Pearl, when you get through all of Victory Road without needing, like, Waterfall or anything, and then you come out the other end, and you need Waterfall in order to get up to the actual Pokemon League itself. Oh, Hiker. Completely optional Hiker, but he is guarding a TM. So, let's take out this wide person and grab his loot. Torkoal. Huh. Oh, I just happen to have the perfect thing in place to take out Torkoal. Giant Wave no Jutsu! And Torkoal's gone. Never really seen a hiker with Torkoal. That was kind of interesting. Oh, I've seen lots of hikers with Golem, though. I still love that big clung sound it makes when it hits the ground. And of course it adds Sturdy. Don't use Explosion. Oh, Stone Edge. And it missed. Perfect. If you had an item, it is now mine. But, oh wait, I'm already holding an item, so, wouldn't have stolen it even if I wanted to. And 60. Excellent. Hydro Pump. Okay. Maybe not. I prefer Surf. And 5 PP is really not good in the Elite Four. I guess we are getting kind of close to the summit, but I want that loot there. Gimme. Dragon Claw! What was I saying about us not having Dragon Claw yet? So, I guess that means, who wants Dragon Claw? I said, who wants Dragon Claw? I have Earthquake too, actually. Dragon Claw. Flame of the Second is the only one who can learn it. But finally, I at last have a stab move to actually use in Mega Form. Finally. I'm thinking of going with this plus a PP up boosted Fire Blast, which will get its accuracy boosted up by Hone Claws. And then, yeah, the others. And that'll be my, my final set for the Elite Four, presumably. Down the waterfall we go, and into the watery cave. This looks like the entrance... Oh! That's very nice. Very, very nice. Looks like there should be like a legendary here or something, but nope. Judging by all these fires, I think we're pretty close to the end. But... speaking of fires, let's put Flame of the Second out in here. We've got a few trainers to take care of. I'd be a little more impressed, though, if it weren't for the fact that My Body is Ready was already referenced in Fire Emblem Awakening. Yeah, it shows up in Frederick's support conversations with the Avatar. I saw it in female, but I think it doesn't matter what gender the Avatar is. I think it always shows up in there. And I just... breathing and see what... okay. I just realized that Frisk could be kind of cool to check what's going to Mega Evolve. Actually, it would be kind of useful for that. I still don't know if the Pickpocket... not Pickpocket, if the Magician ability can actually help you steal Mega Stones. Or at least even allows you to steal Mega Stones at all. I don't think Gigalith looks as cool as it really should. Yeah, sue me, but I always thought that Gigalith... Stone Edge. Did its gems just light up when it did that? If so, that was actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, I really should not be using physical moves on this thing. Yeah, its gems are lighting up. That's actually pretty cool. Ow. Must get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Who wants to tank that? You know what? I'm just gonna broske you because seriously, I don't want to chance it with anyone else. Don't crit. Oh, no crit. Perfect. And take you out unless you have some kind of priority move, which thankfully you don't. And goodbye, Gigalith. Again, I always thought Gigalith was cool in Golem. And another 60, so we're getting kind of close. Your name is very similar to Tiano. Just saying. You know you're not the first person in this game to make that joke? Oh boy. We are looking a little worse for wear here. You know what? I can probably afford to use one of my full restores here. How many rare candies do I even have? 6. Okay, that is actually kind of good. Might not even need to grind. In fact, with 6 rare candies, that's a... oh wait, that's just 1 level up for every Pokemon in the party. That's actually not that good, but oh well. I just get the feeling we're almost there. Oh, I knew there'd be another... Oh, 2 more veterans, okay. You know, I actually do have years of experience on my side. Glaceon. I had a feeling that'd be showing up eventually. And this is not the best matchup. Switching out now. Marita will actually really enjoy this, actually. Huh. Or I could try and go for the rock. You know what? I'm going to go for the rock. I really hope this thing does not have any surprise steel moves, because really... In fact, maybe it does get Flash Cannon. I'm going to have to look over just which Pokemon get Flash Cannon. And if there's one thing I know is that Glaceon Blizzards, do not underestimate them. I once had a battle where I was a double battle in a tournament that was 6 versus 6. I believe I was winning like 5-0, and then Glaceon comes out, and Glaceon takes me down to just like 2, even on its own. So yeah, never underestimate Glaceon's Blizzards. They are very, very powerful. And I forget if ice types are immune to freezing, but I want to say yes. Of course, they're certainly not immune to being repeatedly bludgeoned with rocks. Leftovers recovery. I am really liking Leftovers on Elizabeth. Snorlax. Okay. I don't have any fighting moves. This could get annoying fast. And I do not want to use Trick or Treat on this thing because Ghost Normal is a surprisingly very good type combination. I'm surprised there hasn't been a Ghost Normal type Pokemon because that'd be really cool. What I will do though is use Pain Split. I love abusing giant HP stats. Okay, I hope I can tank this and then Pain Split back again. Uh-oh. Pain Split! Oh, what? Oh, that's insane. How are you doing that? Please let this give me enough HP to survive the next crunch. Probably not, actually. Dang it. 2 defense drops? 2 defense drops, seriously. 2 defense drops. Really? Why? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you, to make you want to give me 2 consecutive defense drops with Crunch? What did I ever do to you? Stance change. And down. I was worried that wouldn't finish it, but it looks like it did. Yes, not just on my journey, but on 5 other journeys as well. More than 5, actually. The veterans in this generation do look a little older than the veterans in other ones. Now, where are my revives? I do have 5 max revives, but I think I'll save that for the Elite Four themselves. Only 2 of mine aren't level 60. Let's see if we can get everyone up to 60 before we leave Victory Road, shall we? Ah, yep, this is the last one, isn't it? I seriously hope this is enough to get me to 60 for everyone. Giles is a pretty cool name, actually. Oh, Skarmory. Huh. Skarmory looks kind of like a plane flying like that. Oh, definitely do not send Elizabeth out into a Steel type. That would be beyond idiotic. Now, this thing actually has a reason to use Steel moves. Night Slash. And Flamethrower, except you have Sturdy, don't you? And this is a lower level than a lot of other things I've seen in this cave, actually. And Sturdy, naturally. Slash, okay. Have I seen Dragon Claw in this game before? Oh yeah, I have, actually. Who's next? Oh, come on, let's get us all to 60. Alakazam! Oh boy. Okay, what am I holding, actually? Escape. Oh, picking up an escape rope just before the end of the cave. That is a pretty, some pretty delicious irony there. Okay, I'm probably going to level up after this, so... Elizabeth's probably not the best to send in, especially if this thing has Focus Blast or something. I'll just scout you with Phantom Force! So great. Wow! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, unless there's one at KOs, I'm probably doomed. Or not, because you're not going to have a chance to hit me. I'm behind you. Oh, wow, this did one at KO. Nice. Very nice. Critical hit, too. I guess I was wrong to have ever doubted you. One more level up. One more level up. I need one more. Umbreon. And I don't know about you, but I always find it satisfying when that moment hits when all of my Pokemon's stats go above 100. I just love that moment. It just feels so satisfying. Oh, this is probably not going to get me over the edge, is it? Not quite, I don't think. I was about to say, but Umbreon is kind of pathetic, but let me tell you a bit of a story about Umbreon. I kind of ate my words with Umbreon's being kind of weak because, well, again, in one of my tournaments, I came up against someone who was using an Umbreon. I was like, oh, yeah, Umbreon. That thing has pathetic attacking stats. I'm going to do really, really well against it. Like, I don't really have to worry. So I swaggered it, thinking that it wouldn't really do much, seeing as Umbreon doesn't attack much anyway. This Umbreon turned out to be a Curse Umbreon, and not only did it proceed to never hit itself in Confusion, it got one Curse off, so it was now a +3 attack, and it proceeded to, and I get you this, one-hit KO my Latios with Sucker Punch. Yeah, I never underestimated Umbreon again after that. That Umbreon very nearly swept my team. I ended up winning that battle, but I was so close to total annihilation there, like, seriously, that Umbreon came this close to sweeping my whole team. And getting swept by an Umbreon is just downright embarrassing. Oh, and we're not quite all 60 yet. Yeah, of course I've been thinking, yeah, line up with all the people here and just challenge random people who come on past. The life of an NPC. Oh, I want everyone to be 60 by the time we get out. I really do. I'm going to get into a couple of... My Repel's still active, isn't it? So up here, that's presumably the end. Let's just see if my Repel's still active, because I really want to get everyone to 60 by the time we leave Victory Road. That would just make so much sense. Oh, hi, Wild Battle. And it's a Girder, which is not so good for what I've got in currently. Let's take you out with... I seriously need to, yeah, get... Hammer Arm. More like Hammer Girder. Don't think there are any contrary Pokemon with Hammer Arm, because that would be really powerful if they did get that. 100 power move that raises your speed every time you use it. Wow, that would be pretty awesome, actually. No, not quite. Come on, give me something that she can handle. Whee! Spinning in place. There we go. That wasn't embarrassing at all. Druddigon! Certainly something she can handle. Hopefully. Don't have Iron Tail or something. Oh, you have Dragon Tail. So you could very easily force me out and then, yeah, give me no experience for it. Come on! Don't use Dragon Tail. Don't use Dragon Tail. Don't use Dragon Tail. No! Ah! And that forces me out of the battle, and I get no experience. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I really was... I actually totally saw that coming, and I wanted to, Okay, let's see now that our repel is off, we can run into some more stuff here. Yep. I really wanted to switch into Hey Listen and take that Dragon Tail, but, yeah, didn't give me the chance. Or at least I should have done that, and I was just stupid. I just wanted Elizabeth to take on the battle to get to level 60 on her own. And sorry, but I'm not status, so that's not really doing much to me. Almost there. Just this one battle, and we are all level 60. And you're a derp, once again. Didn't that also happen to Elizabeth? In terms of a Haunter using Dream Eater before, in this same area at that. And level 60. So, with that, our entire party is level 60, and I think it's about time for us to leave Victory Road. It's been a long, tough journey, but we certainly got the experience to show for it. Everyone here is level 60. Pretty nice number all around. So, join me next time when we take our, presumably, first steps into the Pokemon League. If there's more of Victory Road after this, I'm going to get very annoyed, though.